Okay, well, here we are again, and it's that time, and we have to make dinner. And we took out some pork that we had pre-diced. What are we going to do with it? We turned to our book, and we found a recipe because we want some time to ourselves. This is called Chopped Suey Casserole, and it's from our book, the Argus Searchlight cookbook. This recipe doesn't tell me where this person is from. It's Francis Baumheller, Baumheller, B-O-U-M-H-E-L-L-E-R, Baumheller. I don't know why it's called chopped suey, but we'll find out. All right, the ingredients it calls for are raw rice, a can of mushroom soup, 1.5 pounds of pork or beef chopped, 1 can of cream of chicken soup, 1 small onion chopped. 1 small onion chopped is about 1/2 cup. 2 cups of water and 1 cup of celery chopped. I'm gonna have to chop some more celery. I've chopped 1/2 cup. It won't take long. Prep time. I got all my ingredients ready. Only took roughly 15 minutes to set up and get the stuff chopped. It's always nice if you can have stuff pre-chopped. You can even get celery. This one is not, it's just celery sticks. You can also go to the grocery store and get pre-chopped onion and pre-chopped celery to make it even faster just to have in the fridge. A lot of this stuff you probably have in your pantry. Oh, there's also soy sauce in it. Okay. It does say it takes 2 hours to cook in a moderate oven. We can't find anything to tell us what a moderate oven is, so we're going to preheat our oven to 325 and hope that's moderate. And we'll just watch it. It doesn't say what it looks like when it's done or anything like that. It just says it's a casserole, so we're going to assume that it's when the pork reaches its done temperature, which is 145, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'll look it up and check. 145, and that the rice isn't crunchy. Those would be my ideas of when it's done. Okay, so basically, the nice thing about this one is it'll give you some time to get anything else you need to done, because if you do have 2 hours, it doesn't take that long to get it all together. This is all the equipment you need. Like I said, I do have to chop a little bit more celery, but that won't take long. It basically says, mix all together and season with salt and pepper. I forgot my salt and pepper. And season with salt and pepper. Okay, so we're gonna go down the line, right down from the beginning, and start putting everything in. And the first ingredient is 1 cup of raw rice, not instant rice, regular long grain rice. Okay, there's 1 cup. Okay. The next ingredient is 1 small onion. 1/2 cup roughly is 1 small onion. And when you look it up, it says a small onion will fit in your hand, about 4 ounces. So this is the other half of the onion. I guess it depends on your hand too. 1/2 cup was half of an onion that I got. So there's a 1/2 cup. It wasn't even half because here's the extra. Okay, and next it says 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. Doesn't matter, use generic, use whichever one, whatever kind you like. Okay. 2 cups of water, just tap water. Okay. 1.5 pounds of pork or beef cut. This, we got a tenderloin, we cut it into chops, we cut it into cubes. So this has been chopped. We're going to in was frozen, if you can, get yourself one of those vacuum sealers. It saves your life. Put it in the freezer. You don't get freezer burn on your food. All right, next, we're just going to go right down the list. Okay, so we added our pork. Next is 1 cup of celery. Okay, so I didn't chop enough. Here is half a cup. Now I'm gonna make a little bit more. Like I said, you can buy this pre-done if you want. Save even more time. This is just pre-washed so you can snack on it. No, I'm not a gourmet chef. I'm not going to go down this and chop off a finger. Because that's exactly what I'll do, is chop off a finger. Okay. There you go. There's the other half. Putting that in there. Chopped a little too many. That's okay. Okay. Next, after the chopped celery, we're going to put 1 can of cream of chicken soup. Right here. Sounds lovely. And we're going to mix it all together. It says to salt and pepper. It doesn't say how much. This looks really runny, but remember you got rice in here. It's going to need that water to cook. Alright, I think I broke up all the soup. Oops. See? Now you know why we wear an apron. Glop all over the place. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Okay, piece of cake. And then it says down here, mix all together, season with salt and pepper. We are going to put some soy sauce on it, so don't over salt it. It also has salt in it. So we're going to put some pepper in it. I just cover the top. I like pepper. If you don't like pepper, don't put as much in. A little salt of this. And then it says to add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I have the soy sauce. And work because soy sauce has that funny nipple on it. 2 tablespoons. Again, we're going to follow the recipe. If you try it and we see that it needs more, we'll add more. And this is everything. It's in there. It says it's a casserole. It doesn't tell me what kind of pan to use, so it's casserole. So we're going to get out our trusted casserole dish that you've probably seen before. And we are going to pour this. I always spray the casserole dish, spray the casserole dish with vegetable Pam or whichever vegetable oil for cleanup. Okay, now this is probably going to be messy. I don't have a bowl with a spout. It just really doesn't sound pleasant.
Grody.
It doesn't sound pleasant, but we're hoping it'll turn out good. It also doesn't say cover me, don't cover me.
Glop.
It's not glop. I think I'm going to put a little foil over the top for the first part of it. Maybe after an hour I'll decide whether or not it needs to have the foil removed. And the oven is, what did I say? Oh, I guess I said at 350. I'm sorry. I thought I said 325. We're almost set. And we will, there it goes. We're ready to pop this. Oh, okay, I went to 335. All right, 325 is what I meant to push. Apparently I hit the 3. Okay, now we're gonna put this in the oven. And we're gonna set our timer for 1 hour, and then we'll come back and check it, and we'll see if we have reached the temperature that the pork should be at, which I will verify. But I believe it's 145, and if our rice is done. Now we have time to clean up, do whatever we want, set the table. We'll be back in an hour.
Bye-bye.
All right, it's been actually 2 hours since we poured last time. I'm letting it sit a little bit. We just took it out of the oven. I'm just trying to see if it's done. It looks like it is. It kind of still has some liquid, so I'm letting it sit for a couple minutes before we serve it. But it looks done very much, so I can temp it. Let's temp it and see what we get. And I was correct. 145 for pork. And earlier I was talking about pork and didn't finish what I was saying. What I was saying is, if you want to save some money, anytime you find pork tenderloin, the big ones on sale, buy those, and you can cut them up and chop it like this, or make pork chops out of them. Make pork chops. You don't have to cook them as long. I'm getting 190, so this is done.
Yeah, it's done.
Pork is done. Until we taste it, we won't know if the rice is. There's nothing worse than crunchy rice.
Well, unless it's Rice Krispies.
That's a different crunchy. Turn the oven off, and I guess we will take this to our... Okay. We'll just put some on a plate.
Got a nice Tool Time soundtrack here.
Oh yeah, I forgot to turn the TV off. Sorry. We were watching TV.
And it's...
It does look like plop, all this.
Yeah, we get the taste
and then I'll
of
put a
it.
couple noodles on it. It's very hot though. It's trying to get it to cool. Very creamy. It's extremely hot. A little bit of crunch, but not a lot. Most of it is mushy. There's a little bit of rice didn't cook in some spots. And try another in case that was just a bad. Yeah, not a lot of crunch, but there's still some.
So, pass or fail?
Taste-wise, it tastes pretty good. It's got a good flavor. It almost tastes like you're eating a stuffed pork chop. decomposed or deconstructed. Sorry.
Decomposed pork
Decomposed.
chop.
Yeah, well, look at it. It's
How
decomposed.
yummy.
Deconstructed. Pork chop.
Deconstructed?
Other than, you know, like you had a pork chop and you just ripped it all apart and threw it. I guess that's a word.
A cut up pork chop like your mom used to do when you were a kid.
Yeah, my mother didn't cut my pork chops. Anyway, it's not bad. I think it needs, I don't know what vegetable to serve with it. Maybe some kind of snow peas or something like that might work. I did put a little extra pepper in it because I like pepper in mine, and I can taste it. But season it any way you want. And it's not that hard to cook. Really easy. Throw it in the oven and make sure you got 2 hours, because it will take 2 hours to cook, at least. So if I can cook it, you can cook it.
And cut.